educator and my fellow aspiring educator, good day. If you are willing and eager to learn, no one can ever stop you. But if you have no determination to learn, no one can ever help you. Learning plays an important role in our life. Learning enhances and nourishes our minds. Our existence is nothing without learning. Just like a car cannot run without fuel and a driver. It must have both fuel and a driver to run. Learning is like fuel and a driver. It helps us to run our life in a better way. Helps us live every day and constantly grow as a person. According to Pinter et al., learning is an activity of an organism environment in interaction with its environment. After going through these 14 learning principles, one can say that these principles emphasize the active and reflective nature of learning in the learners and how to provide, enhance, develop, and incorporate teaching strategies and designs needed in education and learning. As a future educator, how can we not apply and adapt with these principles since we always want to educate effective learning? But before that, what is the importance and purpose of education? Is it to make a difference, which is a positive one? Yes, it is, and it should be started with the harmonious relationship of educators and students. To make it happen, this kind of relationship should be guided with a certain principles in order to last long. I strongly advocate for the use of the 14 learning principles. These principles pertain to the relationship of the educator and learners, and especially to the learning process. The 14 principles are divided into those referring to cognitive and metacognitive, motivational and effective, developmental and social factors, and individual differences. All of this influences learner and learnings. These principles are intended to apply all learners from children to educators, parents, administrators, and to all members of the community involved in educational system. For example, in Principle 2, the goals of the learning process. The successful learner, over time with support and instructional guidance, can create meaningful and coherent representation of knowledge. To construct useful representation of knowledge and to acquire the thinking and learning strategies necessary for continued learning success across the lifespan, students must generate and pursue personal relevant goals. Learning goals should be stated in terms of what students will understand and what they will be able to do as a result of the lesson. Another example is Principle 11. Social influences on learning. Learning is influenced by social interactions, interpersonal relation, and communications with others. Learning can be enhanced when the learner has an opportunity to interact and collaborate with others on instructional tasks. Quality personal relationship that provides stability, trust, and caring can increase learners' sense of belonging and provides positive climate for effective learning. As student and as a future educator, in order to become effective students and educator in the future, I must apply these 14 learning principles in myself first, because it really helps us a lot in having better learning, and it can also help students enhance their learning effectively. That's all, and thank you.